Everybody, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up your very own GitLab server. And for that, we're going to be using Reclaim Cloud, which is a pay-as-you-go hosting service. It allows you to set up container-based servers. And that basically just means that everything is all packaged up and can be moved around from one environment to another pretty easily. So first thing, you want to sign up. I'm already signed in. So here is what the work environment looks like. And you will need to add some credits to your account for this, but like I said, it's pay for what you use. So to set up our GitLab server, we want to go to the marketplace here, find the dev and admin tools, and then over here we'll see the DevOps Lab GitLab server. Go ahead and click install on that. So now we can change our environment name. We'll name that to bonus video and just make a tutorial GitLab server. And then whenever you're done, you can choose your region, but it should automatically find the closest one to you. But if you're ready, go ahead and click install. And this takes a little while. So first it's preparing our environment, it'll deploy, and then after that we can go ahead and configure it how we'd like. So I will cut to whenever this is finished and catch up with you then. All right, so it's all done. We have our URL and then the root username and password. So you're going to want to copy this password for later because that is how we'll make any changes to the actual server. So go ahead and copy that, and I'm going to hit close because I want to configure this a little bit. So here's our server. We want to go to the change environment topology, and once this comes up, I'm going to add a few more cloudlets just to give ourselves some breathing room. I think I'll go with like 20 should be fine. And that is going to make it cost a little bit more just to have these on standby. But it's definitely worth it to have it run a little bit faster. So I'll go ahead and hit apply. It'll take just a minute to do that. And then we can go ahead and click this link whenever it's ready. And whenever it finishes configuring that, you can go ahead and click on your link. And that loads pretty quickly, so we'll go ahead and enter that root username and password. Sign in. And now we're all set up. So one thing you'll probably want to do once you get to this point is import all of your GitHub projects. To do that, we'll go ahead and click New Project and Import Project. Go ahead and go to GitHub. And then we're going to need a personal access token. Now to find that, you're going to want to come over to your GitHub accounts, go to your settings, scroll down to the developer settings, and you're going to want to generate a new personal access token. So we'll generate a new token here. And we'll say the note is for the GitLab tutorial. And you want to make sure you hit this box that says repo. That'll give it full access to all of our repositories. And if we don't do that, we just can't actually get any of the content inside of there. So we'll go ahead and click Generate Token. We'll take that, we'll copy it. And once we have that, we can go back here, paste it, click Authenticate. And boom, now we have all of these projects that I had on my GitHub account. We can go ahead and start importing all of them. So I'll go ahead and do one of them, just a random one here. It'll take about a minute or so to fetch all of that. And then whenever that's done, you can see that it's actually hosted on our very own server. It just finished up and we can see the status done. You can go to the project and check it out. GitHub README stats. You can see everything. It looks pretty similar to GitHub, but this is all on our very own server. So one thing you might be asking is what it really is the difference between GitHub and GitLab. And I found this list that compares GitLab versus GitHub. And GitLab is really for more project oriented than GitHub. This list is from GitLab, so take that for what it is. But they claim to have better management tools, so like things such as compliance and audit reports. And then another thing is sort of monitoring and configuring, um, things like verifying. So there's a lot of continuous integration, continuous development sort of tools that are just better on GitLab than GitHub. So it is good for an organization to use. But I personally use GitHub just because it's a lot more community oriented, and I'm really not working on um, really big projects with any sort of company. So in that sense, they both have their own time and place. But if you're just looking to get started on your own project, GitLab is a great way to start that. That's all I have to say for today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.